What makes a player a legend? Is it his skills on the field? Is it his talent? Is it his abilities? No, it's his heart. And what Luke Kuechly brought to this organization was exactly that. Players and fans across the league are expressing their sympathy for Luke's retirement. And one such player is Michael Thomas of the Saints. And he says, quote, "Luke doesn't even have a social media. He is that different. I have to see him soon in person and pay my respect. Always fun to play against. Meetings were always a little longer, and game plans were a little bit more complex. He kept you honest." Direct quote from Michael Thomas himself. There's several players out there in the league that feel the same way. And Captain Munnerlyn said that Luke didn't even have cable, so he wouldn't be distracted from watching film. That's how dedicated to this game he was, and how much passion and love he had for this game, and still has today. Even though he's retired, he still lives and breathes football. And there's really something to be said about that. And I'm just looking through Twitter right now. All the different players. Troy Boston. Shaq Thompson. Everybody is reacting. And it really hits you right in the gut how much this man meant to the Panthers and to all of us. To those that don't watch sports, they'll never understand how emotionally attached we get to these players and how special these guys are, how unique they are. And some things transcend football. And Luke Kuechly, his personality is one of those things that transcends football. You look at all the happy memories that he's had with players like Christian McCaffrey when they go fishing. And all those memories in the linebacker meeting rooms. It's really hard to put into words how much he means to this organization. He was the heartbeat of it. The face, the heart, and the soul of the defense. And that was written by the Panthers social media team. You know? Um, you know, and I watched this mic'd up video. And I'll tell you, man, it doesn't get any easier, even a day later. You just wake up and you're just wishing that this wasn't real. But it is. You know, Ron Rivera even said something special. You know, he commented on his sense of humor, his leadership, and him being a great teammate. You know, and here's Jonathan Stewart. He's already saying that they want Luke Kuechly to be the defensive coordinator as a linebacker coach. Right now, the linebacker coach is vacant. And I can't think of anyone better to fill that role than Luke. I can't. You know, Greg Olson. Words can't describe who Luke Kuechly is as a person, friend, and a teammate. We've shared countless memories together, both on the field and away from it. I feel honored to be his friend, and I'll always appreciate the impact he has on my life. Love you, buddy. Wow. I mean, that just it's a punch in the gut. Every single tweet, every single Facebook post, every single YouTube video that you watch, it just his legacy is so much more than just a player. In my book, he's one of the best Panthers ever to play on that field. And he'll go down in Panthers history forever. And you know, let's see what else we got here. There will only be 159. Absolutely. Oh man. That picture of Greg Olson and Luke hugging, man. Man. That one. I've been crying right along with the rest of y'all, man. I don't think there's a way to describe how this impacts all of us. You just have to feel it. It's emotional. It's a passion. And when I look back at his career, I think when you have the discussion of the best linebackers in the game, he's got to be in there. Not just for his stats, not just for his ability on the field, not just for the records he broke, or his knowledge of the game, but because of his heart and his love and his passion for the game. That, to me, puts him right up there in my book. And even J.J. Watt, you know? JJ Watt said something too, you know? Man, Trey Boston's reactions. Oof. Yo, I don't even need to say anything about Trey Boston's reactions. Just read Twitter. If y'all need 5 minutes to just ball it out, read his Twitter. I seriously had to take like 5 minutes before I started recording this and just regroup after reading all of those. That was probably the toughest one I've read on Twitter so far. Benny Benwickery, the guy who showed and helped me so much in so little time. Blessing to be a rookie alongside you, and Thomas Davis. And I saw where David Tepper even made a comment, you know? I'm just scrolling through here right now. Thomas Davis. Blood can't make us any closer. You came to the team at the biggest time of uncertainty in my career. Instead of being upset or mad that you were here for some reason, I knew from the first conversation that we had it was all going to work out. What you've done for this team, this city, and this league is something to be truly proud of, my brother. With so much love and admiration from yours truly. Here's the one from Tepper. Well, I wish we could have him for many more years. He has done everything the right way, and we respect the decision that he's made. Luke is a once-in-a-generation player, and someone we want every member of this organization to emulate. Wow. Truer words have never been spoken, Mr. Tepper. I've reached out to at least a dozen of my Panther friends and people that have helped me out with this channel, and a few of them actually are running Panthers fan groups right now, and they're all devastated. It's hit everybody like a ton of bricks. And I can't even I just want to clear something up though. He did say in his retirement video that it had nothing to do with the coach. I believe that. Luke has always been an honest man, and he forever will be. So, I'm going to start with highlights here. And I remember him as a Boston College linebacker facing my Clemson Tigers back in the day, during the Bowden era. And I just always remember him outsmarting every play that we called. It could be the most simple to the most complex ones, and he just knew exactly when you were running it and where and who was going to have the ball. And it was just the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And he just picked one off against Miami there, ran it all the way back. He just had a nose for everywhere that these players were going to be. And this one, it was a simple sweep, and he got him for a loss of 7 against Miami. And on this particular highlight, he just blows up the guy in the backfield. Incredible. Incredible talent. He just had that ability to just push through the line. And wow. And here's a video clip of him against my Tigers guys. And he just blows up an easy wide-out pass and gets him for a loss. I've never seen any linebacker play against my Clemson offense and be able to do that consistently. And on that one, he broke up a pass. So he climbed over the entire line. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's another one. It's I think it was Whitehurst at the time. I think it was that he was playing against when he was still in Clemson. And he just blows him up in the backfield. Incredible. Incredible skills. Oof. He just... I have never seen any defensive player that just had that kind of a nose for where the play was going to be. And just knew exactly how to handle it. Man. Alright, so in the 09 to 11 college career, he had a total of 532 tackles, 35.5 tackle for a loss, 2.5 sacks, 7 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns. God. Wow. That just shows you how much of a special player he was back then. Incredible. And let's see what he did. Career highlights. I want to watch the career highlights. And he was the round 1 pick 9 for us. Can you imagine? Buffalo was right behind us in the next pick. He was 6'3" and a fourth. That's what they said on his draft profile. 6'3" and a fourth. 242 pounds. 21 years old. His 40-yard dash, 4.58. His cone was 692. His vertical was 38. And his bench was 27. And he was a junior when he was drafted. Crazy. And I remember in his college picture, when he got drafted, he had glasses. I do remember that. Alright, so getting into the rookie reactions here. Incredible. He popped it loose and got his own forced fumble. No, that was 50 that knocked it loose. My mistake. But I love how the first two highlights of this video are just turnovers that he forced. Or fumble recovers. He picked off the Raiders. Ran it back about 30 yards. That was against Matt Leinart when he was the Oakland QB. Got a forced touchdown against the Ravens. I don't remember who was the running back at the time. Maybe y'all do. He jumped in front of a pass intended for Larry Fitzgerald and picked it off. Just totally jumped the route and ran it back for a good 20 yards. Incredible. There's that foggy game against the Saints. Or it might have been a rainy day. Ooh. Good Lord, that sack. Oof. That sack against the Bucks, though. There's another forced fumble. I like how he just drove him back about 10 yards. Even after forcing that fumble. Oh, man. And I mean, it's at those moments in those early games where you just knew. You knew this man was a legend. You knew he was going to be playing in Carolina for years. He just picks off McCown. Whoa. Let's see this part again real quick. I think he was helping out. Yeah, he was helping Josh Norman up off the ground. You know, it's moments like that, right there. I just want to pause it right there and just say, wow. You know, that just shows you how much a great human being he was, as well as a great teammate. And he was kind of hobbling along there. Wow. But yeah, I am going to be linking these videos in the description for you guys to watch as well, that I'm checking out right now. I don't have sound right now, but here's the Colts. He went toe to toe with number 12 and won. Oh, that pick against Dallas. Who can forget that one? I think they probably included the other pick from the Thanksgiving game in there too. That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts, guys. Oh, those all blue jerseys. He's he's incredible. And he picks off Matt Ryan. I mean, who picks off Matt Ryan? To that point, you know, when Matt Ryan is throwing the ball well, it's just incredible to watch him do what he does. And to see Luke pick some of those passes off throughout his 8-year career is just incredible. And you know how accurate Matt Ryan is. Picked off Russell Wilson. There's one against Arizona. Pick 6. Man. Shaq's over there congratulating him. There's Cam. Oh, wow. And Luke got that sack in the Super Bowl on Peyton Manning. Oh, wow. Let me pause this for a second, man, because let me tell you something. Knowing what everybody does about Peyton Manning and how he just outsmarts everybody with his audibles, Luke Kuechly changed everything. He changed everything when he chess matched him in the Super Bowl. For an entire half, he just read play after play after play and just knew exactly what Peyton was audibling to. Do you know how hard that is to do? Even some of the best players in the league can't do that. That just shows you how dedicated to his playbook and his studies he was. And to film. Wow. To know exactly what Peyton was audibling to for an entire half. I've only seen 2 defenses do that. New England and the Colts. Successfully for an entire game. And Luke Kuechly does it in an entire half of a Super Bowl. Man. What an incredible guy. he is against the Cardinals. That 3-win Cardinals team at the time. Just the emotions and the passion he's showing in these videos. Incredible. And I'll get into the final stats in the second video. But in the first one, I just want to look at the career highlights. Whoa. What just happened on that play right there? This one was against the Jets. Okay, he came through the middle. Pops this ball loose. It's still being juggled on the ground. And then Luke picks it up and runs it. Scoop and score. What? The guy's just amazing. That was Charles Johnson that knocked it loose. Oh my god, the speed. The speed on this play. Here's Michael Turner back there. He can't even get this ball out. By the time he gets this ball, he's already on the ground. What? Oh my god, dude. He and Thomas Davis were just a 1-2 punch in the league. They were the dynamic duo out there. I've never seen any two linebackers do what they've been able to do together. I'm not sure when this video is going to split, but you know, watching this Bucks highlight and you got that safety. He popped the ball loose in the end zone. Oh, wow. What an incredible guy.